AI and its uses have become an increasingly important topic of discussion among academics, artists, and entertainers. On November 9th, the professor of communication, Brian Carroll's media law class, hosted a cultural event on the topic of AI in the creative space. They brought in guest speaker Matthew Sag, a professor of law and artificial intelligence from Emory University. He spoke about the differences between AI that is already in existence and the more modern generative AI and how it is relevant today.
The issue kind of hits different now. Now with generative AI, it's suddenly one of the only things people seem to want to talk about. So I think it's actually always been relevant, but now it's sort of salient.
During the event, Sag explained how large language models such as ChatGPT work. Sag discussed that while the likelihood of AI becoming sentient is incredibly low, he has concerns about what people will do with generative AI.
I am concerned about the bad things that bad people will do with AI. AI is definitely a productivity accelerator, and I'm excited by all the opportunities that means for people who want to do constructive things, but I'm a little worried about the people who want to do destructive things. And so specifically, phishing scams, misinformation, deepfakes, these are things we should all be worried about.
In place of a midterm exam, Carroll's media law class chose to put on the event, doing everything from booking the Mac auditorium to creating posters to advertise the event. Each student in the class had their role and was responsible for arranging the event. Zoe Wooten, a senior in the class, spoke about her involvement in scheduling the event.
I think something that was super cool about this event is that we all had shared roles and different responsibilities. So mine typically involved just answering some of Dr. Carroll's questions, or I was the one who submitted our application for the CE credit. However, I think that we were all just very fair in what we did, and so I also helped out in small ways just like everyone else.
As generative AI continues to increase in popularity, it is important to be educated on how it impacts us as students and how it will continue to affect us in the future. With Viking Fusion News, I'm McKenna Gockel.